name's Holly. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Ocean Mind. So I'm just coming on to do a quick tutorial for how to do a chin stand. There's a few different types of chin stands. So sometimes people use it to have a deep back bend stretch by bringing their chest down to the floor. And the one I'm doing today is more about using the arms and strengthening the back, so it's keeping the chest off the floor. So I think the most important thing firstly is to make sure that you've warmed up your back. So you've either already had a practice or you could go through some quick back stretches like Cobra, and then also some back strengthening exercises too. So you can lie on your front and come into Cobra but bringing the hands off, or you can go into a bridge pose. There's a few different exercises that you could do, but really make sure that you're warmed up and activated in your core and in your back as well. And then the next thing is to kind of make sure that you have courage and feel comfortable with being upside down. So if you've not really practiced many different inversions or things going upside down, then perhaps start with something else first before you go into tackling something like this, because it potentially could be a bit risky for the neck or something. And part of having courage is planning. So just make sure that you really take through each step and you think about how you're coming out of your chin stand, not just how you're going into it, so that you don't kind of get there and panic and quickly jump out of it or something, because most injuries happen when you're coming out of a posture. So really think through what you're going to do once you've got there, how you're going to come out. Okay, so I think the best thing to do is start by going through our chaturanga or our high plank. Now you can, if you want to, use blocks to put your shoulders on at first. So you could try it with blocks perhaps first, or if you're quite confident in your strength in your shoulders and your upper arms and in your chaturanga dandasana, your low plank, then you might not need to use the blocks. Okay, so I think the best way is to start in plank. You can start from tabletop position as well, but just make sure that your fingers are spread really wide, that your wrists are right underneath your shoulders, and that your hands are shoulder width apart as well. And then really activate, so squeezing through the bottom and squeezing the shoulder blades back down the spine, and the shoulder blades drawing apart from one another, and the belly button squeezing in. You can then start to lower the chest down slowly, bending through the elbows. Try to keep the chest just off the floor and the upper arms level, parallel to the floor. You could then bring the shoulders to the blocks. Gently start to press your chin into the mat. The one thing to remember is that there shouldn't be too much weight going through the chin at all. So all of your strength is coming from your upper body and your arms and from activating through your core. So you can gently rest the chin onto the mat. Start to walk up onto the tiptoes, press through your hands, and then you can gently bring one leg up at a time into your chin stand. Good. Okay, so just making sure that you think about how you're coming out. So decide which leg you want to lead down with, so you don't panic last minute. So you can think to yourself, I'll land down with my right leg. Always stay active through your hands. Make sure you're keeping your neck soft and loose, so the neck isn't doing any work. The chin isn't doing any work either, so make sure you don't have too much weight going through your chin. So if you wanted to, you could then try it without your blocks. Hands come shoulder width apart, up into your high plank, or you can have the knees down if you wanted to. Start to lower down. Rest the chin, engage the arms, lift the hips up. Good. So as you come down, you could go straight through into your vinyasa flow and continue if you're doing it as part of a vinyasa practice or as part of your class. And just have fun with it. Just make sure that you have someone there if you wanted to kind of spot you, or you could have a wall like I did kind of straight in front of your legs so that they could catch your legs as you go up. So just think about kind of taking it stage by stage, taking it slowly, just doing what you're comfortable with. And yeah, I hope you have fun with it. Thanks for watching.